50 years ago, in X-Men number 95, July 1975, comic book history took a dramatic turn with the sudden death of Thunderbird, the first casualty among the all-new, all-different X-Men. At a time when superhero teams rarely faced permanent loss, this moment sent shockwaves through readers and reshaped the narrative stakes for Marvel's mutants. The death of John Proudstar, aka Thunderbird, was not part of a long-standing plan. In fact, he was originally conceived by writer Len Wein and artist Dave Cockrum to fail an entrance exam, a plot device meant to test the readiness of the new recruits. But when the storyline evolved into a real-life rescue mission for the original X-Men, the failure turned fatal. In an iconic battle against Count Nefaria and the absurdly mismatched Unyielding, Thunderbird's death seemed disproportionate to the villain's threat. Yet it was the character's refusal to follow orders and his determination to prove himself that ultimately led to his demise. As his teammates, including Banshee, Wolverine, and Storm, struggled to contain the chaos, Thunderbird boarded a stolen jet, desperate to stop the villain his way. His reckless courage cost him his life when the plane exploded, leaving his stunned teammates and readers to confront the brutal finality of heroism. While the villains of this arc were, by modern standards, forgettable, the emotional weight of Thunderbird's sacrifice was not. His death wasn't flashy or drawn out. It was sudden, raw, and human. Banshee's anguished expression, brought to life by Cockrum's masterful pencil work, captured the confusion and sorrow of losing a teammate before even getting the chance to know him. The creative team admitted they hadn't planned far ahead for Thunderbird. His antisocial behavior and lack of a fully realized character arc made him a narrative loose end. But rather than let him fade into obscurity, they gave him a martyr's ending, one that would resonate across decades of X-Men storytelling. Despite his short time on the team, Thunderbird's legacy endured. He represented the risks and consequences of Xavier's dream. His brother James Proudstar would later take up the mantle as Warpath, driven by a desire to honor John's memory. And as the X-Men evolved, Thunderbird's fate remained a touchstone for the dangers of the life they chose. In hindsight, Thunderbird's death might seem unnecessary, even unfair. But it marked a turning point. It told readers that no one, not even a newly introduced hero, was safe. It made the X-Men feel real in a way they hadn't before, vulnerable, mortal, and painfully human. As we reflect on this milestone half a century later, Thunderbird's sacrifice stands not as a gimmick, but as a bold narrative decision that paved the way for more complex, emotionally resonant storytelling in superhero comics. His fall may have come early, but it left a lasting mark that even the fiercest of villains couldn't erase.